Hi guys, it is me, Stace. Welcome back to another Cricut Explore video and also our 3D Thursday. Today I want to share with you my design team project for Maymay Made It. I've been doing this with her now maybe 3 months, and I will say I think this one is by far my favorite. I really hope you guys like it. I think you will. Let me first share with you the stamp set. This is called Critter Christmas. If you have any kind of pet in your family or anybody like a friend with a pet, you have to have this stamp set. It is just too cute. It is a Christmas one. The first one, Happy Holidays, Santa Claus, Up on the Rooftop, I'll Be Home for Christmas, I Believe with the word be spelled B-E, Paw Humbug, Be Merry, Purry Christmas and a Possum New Year, Deck the Paws with Meows of Holly, The Furs Noel, Santa's for Real, Go Tail It on the Mountain, Santa Paws, and then Feliz Navidad. I mean, super, super cute. Alright, so what we're making today is, like I said, a really, I think, a really awesome gift. We're making an ornament using transparency sheets that we can print on. See, inside there is a picture of our dog Buster. I added some clear beads to kind of represent snow. We have a hanger, a little flower, a little bow behind that, and then our stamp there. I'm using the one that says The Furs Noel. I think this will make a great gift for anybody. You can put any image on there you want. You can do baby's first Christmas. You can do maybe a loved one that passed away, make it for a keepsake and memory of that. You can do a newlywed couple, or one that just got married, or a friend or a pet. I mean, just really, really cute that you can put any image on there that you want. Alright, so to make that, what you're going to need to pick up are some transparent plastic sheets. I'd gotten these off of Amazon. I will have a link to that on my blog at lovethatbug.com. But you want to pick up inkjet, clear inkjet, acid-free, transparent plastic sheets if you have an inkjet printer, which most of us have. These were $7.99, and they were free shipping, but I actually rushed the shipping. I paid $3.99 extra so I can have them overnight. There are 6 sheets in here, 8.5 by 11. Now, depending on how you feed through your printer, there is a smooth side and a rough side. You want to print on the rough side. If you print on the smooth side, your ink is going to take forever to dry. I mean, I did one by mistake, and it sat there maybe 2 days, and the ink was still not dry. So I do recommend, and on the back it'll tell you to print on the rough side. Now I will share with you how to make this ornament using the Cricut and without the Cricut. This way anybody can make it. So the next thing we need are ornaments. You can either use glass or plastic. I chose glass. These are the Celebrated brand from Michaels. And I believe these are 2.5 inches in diameter. Just your plain generic ornament, okay? Let me take you guys to the Cricut. I will share with you what I did. I will also have the file for this ornament on my blog as well. Then we'll come back and finish it up, and I'll also share with you how to make it without the Cricut. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alrighty, at the computer, you want to go to cricut.com/design. You're going to see this screen here, upper left-hand corner where it says account. You want to click on that to sign in, and then enter in your email and your password. When you see your name in that green box, that verifies you are logged in. Next, you want to click here where it says Create New Project. All right, on the left-hand side toolbar at the very top, you want to click on Insert Images. In the search box, you're going to type in the word Ornament. And the one I used is right here. It is from the Christmas cartridge. I'm going to click on that, insert it to my mat. Right, so now we have this piece here. I'm going to right click on it to ungroup it. All I want here is the basic ornament shape. These pieces we don't need. I'm going to take my left mouse button across both of those, click on the X to remove those. I'm going to go back to my left hand side toolbar, click on Insert Shape, and grab a circle. Now you want to make the circle here the same size as your ornament size. In my case, my ornaments are 2.5 inches, so I'll be making this one 2.5. I'm going to have my circle selected, go to my edit panel, and change that to be 2.5. If you have a 3-inch ornament, you would make that circle be 3 inches. All right, the next thing we want to do is make the ornament be the same size as that piece. I'm going to right click on the ornament, hit move to front, and then basically just kind of match him up. If he was this little, you want to just kind of make him, the bottom part of that ornament fit that circle. Okay, the best you can. I think we're pretty good there. I'm going to go to my layer panel. I want to still keep the circle, but I am going to hide it over here on my layer panel by clicking on the eye to close that out. This way I have that circle for a template. The next thing you want to do is bring in an image that you want to put on the ornament. Before you do that though, you want to look at the ornament here. There's a hole there. I'm going to right click on the ornament, select it first, right click on it to hide contour, and just click on that little circle there, and then click on your mat, and that makes that circle piece go away. Alright, now I'm going to go back to my left hand side toolbar, upload image, click on image here, upload, hit browse, and then on your computer find the image you want to use. I'll be doing Harley this time. And you can see her right there. I chose simple image. I'm going to click on the bottom right, click on continue, and ignore this. Just go ahead and click on continue. And I'm going to save it as a print then cut image. Hit save again. And now you'll see it down here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Harley right here, insert the image to my mat. Alright, so I have Harley's picture. I'm going to make her bigger. Now you want to put the ornament over that piece. So I'm going to right click on the ornament again and click on move to front. And this is pretty much a guessing game because you really can't see behind that. So I'm just going to eyeball. Like I want to make sure I have her head in there and a little bit of the tree. So I'm just kind of go right there, I think. Alright, then you want to click on your ornament. On your keyboard, hold down the shift key and then click on your picture. Under the layer panel, you want to click on slice. Alright, then you can take that piece away. Now you see we have Harley inside the image. Over here, I'm going to select all those and hit delete. Alright, I'm going to go to click on go. I have my transparency film in my printer, making sure that the printer is going to print on the rough side. Now, if you are doing this, like I said, on a transparency piece or sticker paper or vinyl paper, you know, the printable vinyl, you'll see the registration marks right here. I'd recommend doing as many as you can on this page here. So if you go up here where it says project copies, you know, you can click on 2, 3, 4, probably get 5 on this piece. Click apply, then you'll see how many you're able to get on here. Okay, I'm only able to get 4, but if you know, so you would make that fit as many as you want. I'm going to go back and click on one copy and click on apply. This way you're not wasting this paper because once you go ahead and cut this ornament out, you have to cut these registration marks out. Then you're stuck with half a sheet of paper. So I do recommend filling this up as much as you're able to and then go ahead and click on go. Then you want to print the page. It's going to print through your home printer. I'm going to click OK here and then print here. And I didn't use any special settings. If your printer has a transparency setting, you can go ahead and do that. I just let it go. All right, that's going to print out. It'll cut it out. We'll go to the table and we'll finish off our ornament. Hi guys, real quickly, I'm going to share with you what the image looked like printed on the transparency film. I think it did a really good job. Now the back of this paper will tell you to allow this to sit to dry for about 10 minutes, and I do recommend that. Even if you can take your finger and maybe lightly tap the registration marks and no ink is on your finger, or even if you're able to rub it and no ink smearing, there's actually a lot of ink sitting on that photograph, so I do recommend letting it dry for at least 10 minutes. If you can do longer, I'd recommend that. When you run this through your Cricut, this little wheel right there on your bar is going to go over that photograph. If the ink is not fully dried, it may pick up some of the ink here, and when it's going over and moving, it may ruin your photo. So go ahead and allow this to fully dry, like I said, for at least 10 minutes, if not a little bit longer, before you run it through your Cricut. I'm going to let this dry, and I'll meet at the table to finish this guy up. Hey guys, we are back. Our ornament is nice and dried. I did tell you I would share with you how to do this if you don't have a Cricut. You can do the same thing we did as far as the circle. So if you have the computer software on your computer to where you're able to import a circle, go ahead and import the circle. Make sure the circle is the same diameter of your ornament. So if you have a 3-inch ornament, you'd want a 3-inch circle. And then go ahead and attach your photograph to that circle, then print them out. When you're putting them on your paper, leave about 1 inch between your 2 circles, and then you would have to hand cut them out with scissors. And when you hand cut them, like I did here, you want to leave a little notch, if you will. That little ornament topper is really important for this project because, for one, it's going to serve as a handle for us. Plus, it's also going to allow the ornament, or this transparency, to sit inside the ornament more stable. So when you're cutting them out, just leave a little notch there. And I'll have a video below that I watched learning how to do that, so you guys can do that as well. Alright, let's go ahead and get this little guy started. So the first thing we're going to do is take our ornament, and you want to roll this guy up. Now, you don't want to use like a number 2 pencil because if you'll see there's ridges on it. Just use a round piece. I'm just going to roll it up on there. Okay, pull it off of this and then go ahead and plop this in our ornament. And now, see, like I said, this handle piece is important. Now that's rather large. I just go ahead and cut it and make it even with the top of my ornament. Just like that. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that. All right, now I'm going to go and take some beads. These are some little plastic beads I had for a number of years. And I want to kind of put some on each side of the ball. Just there's a little bit of something in there. If I had a wider mouth opening ornament, you know, you can always fill it with, I don't know, like little dog toys or dog ornaments. I tried using like fake snow, and I didn't like that look because I thought it was the transparency was too staticky. Okay, so I like the way that looks. So I'm going to go and put that aside, and I of course made a mess with these little beads here. Alright, then when you put the topper on, you're going to have the two prongs. I placed one prong in front of the photo and one prong behind it. And again, that's going to help it stay stable. And then you can just kind of turn it a little bit. Okay, so there's that ornament. Isn't that really cute? Alright, now I'm going to grab something for that to sit on. Now I want to go ahead and grab our bow. I do have my hot glue gun over there heating up. And hopefully I have enough ribbon here to do a bow. Yeah, I got plenty of it. This was from Stampin' Up. It is the Whisper White organza ribbon. I think it's what, 5/8 of it. I'm basically just going to make my bow in my hands first. Just with two little loops there. Okay, this way I can kind of finagle my bow the way I like it. You can just finagle with it a little bit. And I want to have a pretty large loop there. I'm going to twist this behind it there. Bring this guy behind it. Okay, and then just kind of eyeball it on your ornament to see if you like the shape of it and the way it looks. And I think I'm okay with it. Okay. So get that how you like it. Make sure your loops are somewhat even. Alright, then I'm going to carefully hold that in the front. Take my hot glue gun and just put a little dollop of glue. And if I twirl my gun a little bit, I find it helps control the glue strings. And I'm going to place it with my ornament band straight up on the silver piece. And just kind of hold it there for a minute. Let the glue kind of set. Okay, I'm going to finagle this up more. Make sure it's not twisted around. The nice thing with the glue is you're able to maneuver things while the glue's still wet. And we're going to add another layer of glue on there in a minute. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cut the tails off of this one. And my scissors are not the sharpest. That's one thing on my Christmas list is a new pair of scissors. I like the way that looks. Just going to tighten that bow up. Now I want to add a little bit of something here. You can see there I added a little bit of gold ribbon. For this guy, I'm going to be using this this red curly ribbon. Again, I'm going to just tie it into a knot to get my center point. Alright, and then very carefully come back here with your glue gun and put a little dollop of glue on, and you only need a little bit here, just a little dollop, and go ahead and place this on there just for some more color. Then take something, I'm going to take my bone folder and just go ahead and squish that in there. Like that. Okay, let it sit there for a minute to make contact. Let that set up and work with our stamp. As I mentioned, I'm using Maymay's stamp called Critter Christmas, and like I said, this is so much fun to do. And she, I mentioned before, she has a Stamp of the Month club that you guys can join. She has a Etsy store that you guys can see the stamps. And she has also added in there the art glitter glue. Y'all asked me about that. She now carries that. Unfortunately, the glue is sold out, but you can get the tip there as well. Alright, I have a piece of white cardstock. It's about a ½ inch or so. I'm going to go and cut the end of it to make a little pennant shape there. And since I'm using red here, I'm also using a red flower. I'm going to use green ink. I'm going to use Stampin' Up! Garden Green. I'm using the stamp set that says, or the stamp that says, The Furs Noel. That is just too cute. Oops, I got ink on that one. Go ahead and flip it over. Alrighty, stamp that. And it stamps so well. I love her stamps. I'm going to go ahead and put the ink aside, let that dry for a moment. And I got a glue string around me somewhere. Alright, now I want to share with you a really fun tip. I'm not a big ribbon person, so what I do, I usually go to the dollar store. I found this wreath at the dollar store for $1, okay? All these little flowers on there, and it was also wrapped with this really pretty Christmas ribbon. I normally buy this for $1 and take it apart and use all the pieces. So now I have all this ribbon that I'm able to reuse. I mean, I'd spend $1 on the ribbon by itself, and all these little flowers. So what I did is I just yanked off a flower. I'm going to get and cut off the back of it. Okay, and then we're going to glue this to the front of Ornament like that. Isn't that cute? Before we do that though, we want to go ahead and attach our greeting. I'm going to take the other side and just cut little slices in it so I'm able to bend it a little bit, kind of squish it. Take my bone folder and just kind of rough it up a little bit. Not rough it up, but make it to where it's not so straight. Okay, so it's got like a little bit of curve to it. All right, then put this where you want it, and this is just basically a judgment call. And I'm going to put it here. Hopefully you guys see this. There you go. Put that where my knot is on my flower, and add the bow there, and make sure I'm not having too much. I think I can go ahead and cut a little bit of that off, actually. Okay. Going to put that there first, and get it where you want it to go, and then put the flower there. I don't know, this paper, I'm going to go ahead and cut that again. That paper had, my blade on my Cricut my blade on my trimmer is rough. And I had a little thing there, so I'm going to do it again. Alright. Once again, we're going to go ahead and cut a little tail off of this one. Okay. Stamp our greeting one more time. Stamp that down there. Yeah, much better, that one. Alright, I'm going to let that dry for a minute. Alright, then figure out where that's going to go. I like the shorter version. Alright, just going to eyeball it. Yep. Okay, I am going to curl it though. I definitely like the curls. And again, I'm just going to cut a little bit of this off on this side so it's not so wide. And again, do a little test cut. You're going to put it there, put your flower on. Perfect. Alright, take the glue. I'm going to put the glue on the back of my paper here. Okay, and stick that on. And then again, you're able to maneuver it a little bit while the glue is still wet. Okay, I like the way that looks. Alright, now, take some glue on the back of your flower. A little dollop will do, and then twirl your gun to help alleviate some of the strings. And I'm going to plop this guy on there. I really squish him in there. You just hold it there for a minute until that flower makes contact and you like the way it looks. Isn't this an easy project? And the overall result is super nice. I'm going to go ahead and trim some of this. Actually, you know what I can do? It is the curling ribbon. Let's go ahead and curl it. Maybe I'll like that look a little bit. Yeah, I kind of like that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and curl this guy over here. He may be too long. No, I think he's perfect. Alright, now we just need to add our little hanger. So go back with that ribbon. Cut a chunk of it off. Feed it through your ornament in the back. Isn't this pretty? And like I said, this will make such a great gift for anybody. Like I said, you can do family photos. It would be a great keepsake for the loss of a loved one. You know, just a memory one. You can do it for a newly married couple, baby's first Christmas, your pets, your friends, vacation photos. I seen them where they did like a vacation that they were at the beach, and they put sand in the bottom of them. So really cute ideas. Just look on Pinterest for floating ornament. You're going to see tons and tons of ideas. Alright, go ahead and clip this guy off and clip that guy off. I'm just going to put the knot towards the bottom. But how cute is that? Hopefully you guys can see the photo in there. Can you see the photo? It's kind of hard to see, but only because it's transparent, it's going through my lighting, but Really, really cute. So there's that one for Harley, and then there's that one for Buster. Really simple and really cute. I hope you guys enjoyed them. And like I said, please check out Maymay stamps. I'll have all of her links below. This one again was called Critter Christmas. I'm telling you, you guys are going to love it. Any kind of animal you have here, any kind of furry friend you have, there's a stamp set for it. But as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.